Hi, I'm Emma Blau. I'm a licensed professional counselor associate at ADBTA, and my favorite skill is the subjective units of distress scale, SUDS, or an emotional taco. So basically what this is a way for us to practice mindfulness. SUDS, or subjective units of distress, is basically like putting your temperature, like your emotional temperature, on a scale of 0 to 10. And we call it the emotional taco because the way we draw it kind of looks like a taco. Okay, so you can draw a scale from 0 to 10 and fill in all the numbers. And you could basically do this like anywhere you are, any time of day. You can check in with your body and kind of check like your spark plugs and be like, where would I put myself on 0 to 10? And this is helpful because it kind of gives us an insight of what we need in the moment, right? If we're between like 8 to 10, we might need to do what's called distress tolerance. There we go. So in this area, you can imagine this is like when you're seeing red. Like we call this also like when we flip our lid. The front part of our brain kind of goes offline and it's really hard to access skills. So this is if we're between an 8 to a 10, we would really want to be doing like breathing, just kind of getting our body back online. From here, kind of like this mid-range, this might be a good time to practice a lot of the skills in DBT that we called emotion regulation. And those are things like checking the facts, looking for judgments or interpretations we're making. That might be like ramping up our intensity, and maybe practicing like some opposite action to come back down. And then, so that's kind of like the emotion regulation zone. Over here is where we can be really effective with relationships. And notice how once we're past a 2 or a 3, it can be really hard to maintain like effective communication. So this can kind of give you an idea of where you're at and what you need. This is the emotional taco.